हेलो फ्रेंड्स, दिस इज रजदर और आज हम बात करेंगे दुबई रियल एस्टेट मार्केट की। और ये वीडियो विल बी कवरिंग एवरीथिंग दैट यू एज एन इन्वेस्टर शुड बी नोइंग अबाउट दुबई रियल एस्टेट मार्केट and what you benefit to get out of it. So, therefore, the point to be noted is the Dubai skyline, anchored by Burj Khalifa, symbolizes the city's meteoric rise as a global real estate destination. Now, in the recent years, what we have seen is Dubai has firmly positioned itself as the top investment destination for NRIs, resident Indian investors alike. Thanks to the favorable tax regime, we are having high rental incomes and the capital appreciation with world-class lifestyle. Now, the Indian buyers have consistently ranked as the largest foreign investor group in Dubai's property market, and they are attracted by the promise of tax-free income, rental income, which is higher than India, robust yields, safe and cosmopolitan environment. Now, this video will be giving you in a detailed way why investing in Dubai real estate is exceptional and much better an option and opportunity than in India. So, having said that, we'll be covering market trends, financial advantages, and influx of global investors from London, New York, and Mumbai, thus making Dubai their investment and a second home choice. We would be providing you with data-driven insights and statistics throughout this video. So now the first thing we need to look into is Dubai's booming real estate market. Now, Dubai's property market is experiencing unprecedented growth, which is driven by international investment and visionary urban development. Now, if you look at key indicators which illustrate the strong performance and global appeal. So, to put the numbers in perspective, in 2024, Dubai's real estate transaction had reached around 115 billion US dollars in value, which is 30% year on year increase in both value and volume. Now, analysts expect that the growth to continue as the Emirate targets a market size of AED 1 trillion, yes, 1 trillion dirhams by 2033 under its real estate strategy. Major developers like MR, the Mac properties, have capitalized on this boom. Even if we talk only about the Mac alone, they have secured the third place in 2024 with 1,333 transactions totaling 3.03 billion dirhams. Now, such figures cement Dubai's status as global real estate powerhouse. Now, if you look into top investor nationalities, now Indians have overtaken other nationalities as number one foreign buyers in Dubai. In 2023, Indian investors surpassed Russians, who led in 2022, while British buyers moved into the second. Now, this trend intensified in 2024, where Indians accounted for nearly 23% of the all property transactions in Dubai, and therefore invested around 30 billion dirhams, that is around 8.2 billion US dollars, into Dubai real estate market. The British demand is also surging. An estimated 240,000 British expats now reside in Dubai. And one relocation firm has reported around 420% jump in inquiries from UK nationals over the last 5 years, which are seeking Dubai's sunshine and tax advantages. Now, the investors from other regions, including US, Europe, China, and the wider Middle East, are likewise active and drawn by Dubai's investment appeal and the political stability. Now, notably, UAE led the world in millionaire migration in 2022 with a net inflow of around 4,000 high net worth individuals that year, many of whom were wealthy Indians, Britons, and others, which relocated to Dubai for more being tax profitable and also lifestyle environment. Now, this influx of affluent buyers have bolstered the demand, especially in the luxury segment. Now, when we talk about the resilient growth and outlook, Dubai's population continued to expand, which is now approximately 3.95 million, on the back of the people moving in for work, better living standards, and also the tourism, with tourist visits being 18.72 million, being the international travelers in 2024 alone, further energizing the hospitality and the short-term rental markets. Now, despite global backdrop of a higher interest rates, Dubai real estate values have been on the rise. Mainstream residential properties climbed strongly post-pandemic, and property values are forecasted to be around double digits annually in 2025, and with ultra prime luxury houses expected to be even higher gains. So the steady growth outlook, supported by the ongoing infrastructure projects and economic diversification in the UAE, gives investor confidence in the long-term capital appreciation. Now, Dubai's market has transformed into a mature, regulated environment, which you cannot find in India, thus mitigating the past volatility, and is now widely seen as the must-have in a global real estate portfolios. When we talk about the higher rental yields, strong income generation, one of the Dubai's biggest attraction for investors, it is exceptionally high rental yields. Rental returns in Dubai far outshine those in many other global cities and in India, making it ideal for investors seeking healthy cash flows from property. When you compare Dubai versus other global cities, the gross rental yields in Dubai average 5% to 8% per annum depending upon the locations and can exceed that in certain communities. For example, apartments in sought after areas like Dubai Marina, downtown, Business Bay typically deliver 6 to 8% annual rental yields. Now, thanks to the robust tenant demand from the expatriate workforce. Contrast, major Western cities have seen much thinner yields. London averages only around 3 to 4%, New York around 3% to 5%. Now, even other financial hubs like Singapore and Hong Kong, around 3% rental yield are behind Dubai. So, in practical terms, an investment apartment in Dubai can earn double-digit rental income related to its property value of a comparable unit in London or New York, highlighting Dubai's advantage for the income-focused investors. When we compare now Dubai with Indian cities, the yield premium is even more pronounced. When compared to Indian real estate market, India's top cities like Mumbai or Delhi, residential rental yields are typically in the range of 2 to 3%, often barely covering inflation. Now, Dubai, by comparison, offers average rental returns around 7 to 8%, which is more than twice the rental yields in India. Now, a recent market analysis showed UAE landlords earn 7% per annum on prior property versus 2.7% in India. Now, this gap is a key reason why Indian investors are flocking to Dubai for rental income. Now, higher yields mean better cash flows and a faster return on investment for an Indian buyer. A Dubai home can generate substantial passive income that would be very hard to achieve in domestic market or even in other popular investment cities. Now, if we talk about higher occupancy and demand, Dubai's rental market enjoys high demand drivers that underpin these yields. The city's status as a regional business hub and tourist magnet ensures a constant stream of tenants from corporate expatriates on working assignments to entrepreneurs, digital nomads, and students. Now, key areas often see high occupancy rates in the high of 90% range, and the rents have been rising. In fact, Dubai's average residential rents jumped 38% year-on-year basis as on mid-2023 amid surging demand. While such sharp rent growth may be moderate, it reflects the fundamental supply-demand balance. The Dubai attracts new residents every year, and housing supply, though growing, is carefully regulated to avoid oversupply. Investors also have a flexibility to tap into short-term rental market, example like holiday homes on Airbnb, which can yield even higher rentals in the tourist-heavy districts. Overall, rental yields in Dubai are not only high but also relatively stable due to diversified tenant pools and government policies encouraging sustained real estate development. In summary, for investors prioritizing steady rental income, Dubai offers an appealing proposition, strongly monthly cash flows, and a zero local tax, and a rental market buoyed by global demand. A property in Dubai can effectively pay for itself through rental earnings while the underlying asset appreciates. If we talk about the tax-free investment environment, Dubai's tax-free regime is extremely investor-friendly and especially compared with India and most of the Western countries. The UAE has no income tax on individuals, which means rental income from property is entirely tax-free in Dubai. Or there is also no capital gains tax on property resale or profits, and no inheritance tax. These tax benefits significantly boost net returns for real estate investors. No income tax on rental yields either. So the rental earnings in Dubai aren't subject to any of the local income tax, allowing investors to keep 100% of the rental income. Now, this is stark contrast to India, where rental income is taxable as per the investor's taxable slab, which goes as high as 20 to 30% for the affluent investors, and countries like UK or US, where rental profits are taxed and can be further eroded by the state taxes or the council taxes. In Dubai, a landlord earning, say, for example, 100,000 dirhams in a rental in annual rent, approximately 22 lakhs, keep the full amount of 22 lakhs rupees, whereas an equivalent rental income in India would be significantly reduced after taxes. For NRIs, this is doubly attractive. Rental income from Dubai properties is not taxed in UAE, and if the investor is non-resident in India for tax purposes, they may owe no tax back to their home either. Even for an Indian resident investor, Dubai's zero tax policy means that there is no taxation at the source. Though Indian global income tax rules might still apply, however, the bottom line is that the Dubai maximizes your rental yield by not taxing it, enabling faster wealth accumulation and compounding. No capital gains tax. Investors also enjoy tax-free capital appreciation on Dubai real estate. If you sell the property after it has risen in the value, the profit is not taxed by the UAE. Many countries impose hefty capital gains taxes on the property sales. For example, in India, they levy 20% on the long-term gains. In UK, up to 28% for the foreign owners, which eat into the investment returns. Now, Dubai, however, allows you to realize full gains. Now, this encourages investors to buy and hold properties for a longer term without the fear of tax bite on eventual resale. Now, it is worth noting that the UAE also has no estate on inherent tax, adding to the appeal for legacy planning and other considering multi-generational investments. Now, if we talk about no recurring property taxes, uniquely, Dubai does not charge annual property tax or council taxes on real estate. Now, once you have purchased a property, the ongoing holding costs are limited basically to the maintenance, service charges for condos, or insurance, but not to the government property levies. Now, this differs from India, where the property owners pay annual municipal taxes, and apart from the markets like US, where the property tax can be 1 to 2% the property value every year. In Dubai, after a one-time 4% transfer fee at the time of the purchase, there are no yearly government dues on the property. Now, this significantly lowers the cost of ownership and boosts net rental yields. As an example, a 5 crore home in India might incur a lakhs per year in property taxes in the metro city, whereas similar home in Dubai would incur virtually zero in property tax. Now, Dubai's absence of recurring taxes combined with moderate transaction fees makes the overall cost structure of investing in real estate a very efficient proposition. Now, repatriation and other financial benefits. The UAE has liberal policies on repatriation of capital and profits, meaning investors can freely remit rental incomes or sales proceeds back home. There are no foreign exchange controls on property transactions. Prices are in AED dirhams, which are pegged to the US dollar for currency stability, and investors from India can take comfort in dirham stability against rupee. Now, moreover, as a part of the UAE's push to attract investments, long-term visas are offered for property buyers discussed in the later section. And the government continuously refines the regulations to ensure transparency and investor protection. For example, escrow accounts for off-plan developments, RERA regulations, etc. To put that in a perspective, in approximation. Now, all these factors contribute to the Dubai's big and low friction, high transparency market for investors in a stark contrast to the red tape and taxes often encountered in other countries. What is the bottom line? Dubai's virtually non-existent taxation on real estate significantly amplifies the real estate returns. Rental yields that are already high become even more attractive when you keep all of your earnings tax-free. And any capital gains upon the sale of your is for you to enjoy. Now, this tax advantage is a critical component of the Dubai's investment edge, and one of the particular resonates with investors with a high tax environment. Now, strong capital appreciation potential. Now, beyond rental income, the capital growth is a major draw for the Dubai real estate investors. Now, investors have witnessed impressive appreciation in property values over time, and the forecasts indicate that Dubai market they're still much upper side remaining. Several factors contribute to the robust outlook for the price appreciation. First and foremost, historic growth and post-pandemic surge. Now, Dubai's property market has shown the ability to deliver the strong capital gains, especially in the cycles of upswing. After a few years of softened prices in the mid 2010s and the market rebound vigorously in 21-22, the luxury property market in Dubai jumped 44% in 2021 and 17% in 2022, making it the fastest growing prime market in the world during the period. While such extraordinary spikes were partly due to the unique factors like wealth migration during the pandemic, limited supply of the high-end villas, Expo 2020 effect, they underscored Dubai's potential for the rapid appreciation even in the broader market saw healthy price rises. In 2023, continued with the positive trajectory, although at a more measured pace. Investors who bought at the 2020s lows have seen substantial gains. Now, the momentum demonstrates that the strategic timing in Dubai can yield excellent capital production returns. Projected annual appreciation. Now, looking ahead, the ministry reports that they still remain very bullish on Dubai. Mainstream property prices are expected to claim roughly with a upper single or a double-digit returns in the near term under the normal market conditions. Certain upscale districts, waterfront locales like Palm Jumeirah or the downtown's urban core, are projected to appreciate even faster in the coming year for the ultra luxury residencies. Now, these estimates reflect Dubai's strong demand drivers and the limited prime supply. Even in mid-range expectation of around, say, 5 to 10% annual growth means that significant wealth accumulation over the time with capital gains. For instance, a property of around 2 million dirhams today would potentially go to 2.5 million dirhams in a couple of years. Now, not many mature markets offer that kind of growth prospects with Dubai's level of safety and transparency. By 2040, with population and economic plans in place, the Dubai aims to nearly double its population and the housing stock, implying sustained expansion of the real estate structure. Investors who enter now stand to ride this long-term growth curve. Global investor confidence and the safe haven status. Now, Dubai emergence as a preferred investment haven for the wealthy is boosting the real estate values. Now, the city has been attracting the capital that might otherwise go into cities like London, New York, or Mumbai, in large part because the investor trusts Dubai's stability and they see better value. The UAE's number one ranking for millionaire inflows in 2022 and expected around 4,500 net new millionaires in 2023, mainly from India, UK, Russia, etc., speaks volumes about the confidence in the country's future. Now, these affluent individuals are buying homes, often high-end, driving up property demand and the prices. Additionally, institutional investors and the real estate funds have started looking at Dubai anew, giving it strong performance and the high returns. As more and more international money pours in, the property values in Dubai are buoyant. In effect, Dubai is seen as a global safe haven for real estate assets akin to how London or Singapore have been historically. But with the bonus of the higher growth, this status is expected to solidify further, supporting capital appreciation across market cycles. Infrastructure and mega projects. Now, Dubai's government continues to invest heavily in the infrastructure and the visionary projects, which in turn elevate the real estate values. The upcoming Etihad rail linking Dubai to Abu Dhabi and eventually other Emirates, the expansion of the Dubai Metro, Blue Line, new economic free zones and attractions like museums, theme parks, etc., all enhance the city's appeal. Now, major master developments are underway. For example, the new Dubai Islands, Dubai South expansion, and the various waterfront communities. Often launched with fanfare and largely sold out due to high demand, as these projects complete, they create new residential hotspots and push prices upward city-wise. Now, Dubai's successful bid to host COP 2028 in 2023 and possibly other global events also increases international profile and could spur real estate interest. Now, in sum, the continuous evolution of the Dubai's landscape from desert to smart cities offers investors an assurance that their assets sit in the dynamic growing metropolis. Now, properties in well-planned communities with upcoming infrastructure, airports, malls, ports tend to appreciate substantially as the area develops. Investors can leverage this by choosing projects over the next big thing in Dubai's development. Limited supply in prime segment. Now, while Dubai is known for the rapid construction, the supply of truly prime real estate is inherently limited and often lacks demand. For instance, the villa in the Palm Jumeirah or Emirates Hills remain finite in number as foreign billionaires and millionaires compete for such trophy assets and the prices have soared. Record-breaking villa sales have been around $1 million plus. Now, even in the mid-market, the government carefully controls the zoning and oversupply. The result is that the vacancy rates are low, property values hold up well. During the 2020 pandemic dip, the prices corrected, but nowhere near a crash, and they rebounded quickly. The resilience gives confidence that the investing in Dubai real estate can weather global economic swings while still trending upwards over the longer run. So, what is the takeaway? Dubai offers not just potential income but also the growth of principal. Investors can reasonably expect their property to increase annually, outpacing inflation and many other markets' growth rates. With Expo 2020's legacy and the 2040 Urban Master Plan and strong economic fundamentals, Dubai's real estate is positioned for sustained appreciation. Now, for Indian investors, this means a chance to gain international asset growth, diversifying beyond relatively slower growing Indian property market. Importantly, all gains in Dubai are tax-free from the capital gains tax, making the effective return on your investments even higher. By investing in growing cities like Dubai, one is essentially investing in the future of the global city in the making and reaping the financial rewards as the vision materializes. A global city with lifestyle and residency benefits. Investing in Dubai real estate isn't just about financial returns. It is also offers tangible lifestyle perks, residency options that enhance appeal for investors worldwide. Dubai today is a thriving cosmopolitan hub where people from around the globe come to live, work, and play. Now, the global city status both drives real estate demand as well as provides investors with their family an opportunity to enjoy Dubai's exceptional quality of life. World class, when we talk about quality of life, it is called as world class lifestyle. Now, Dubai is renowned for its luxurious and the convenient lifestyle. From iconic skyline architecture to endless entertainment, the city delivers experiences few others can. Residents enjoy pristine beaches, year-round sunshine, amenities ranging from giant malls to fine dining to desert adventures. Now, for families, Dubai is extremely safe and comfortable. It consistently ranks as one of the safest cities with low crime and secure environment. As one UK expat noted, families feel comfortable allowing their children to move around independently because of the high levels of security. The city is clean, well maintained, very modern. Infrastructure is top notch. Efficient highways, a growing metro network, excellent healthcare facilities, reliable utilities. Dubai also boasts of one of the world-class education, including numerous international schools offering curricula like British IB, American, and Indian CBSE, ICSE to cater to expat communities. Cultural diversity is celebrated. One can find mosques alongside temples, churches, plethora of global cuisines and cultural events. For Indian families in particular, Dubai has a vibrant Indian diaspora, around 3.5 million in UAE alone. Meaning you will find Indian grocery stores, restaurants, Bollywood movie screenings, festivals, Diwali is widely celebrated, and the community associations, all of which help Indians feel at home. In short, owning a home in Dubai is not only an investment, but also a gateway to exceptional lifestyle in a city that many describe as the world in one place. Global talent magnet. People are moving to Dubai. The high quality of life combined with economic opportunities and the zero income tax had led to a wave of professionals from entrepreneurs relocating to Dubai from traditional finance centers like London, New York, and Mumbai. Dubai has become a magnet for the global talent and expatriates. There are already nearly 240,000 British nationals living in Dubai, and the number is growing. In fact, searches and inquiries have also gone up substantially. The city's population grew by around 2.5% in 2023 alone, and Dubai is forecast to reach 5.8 million residents by 2040 as per the master plan, testament to its drawing power. Notably, wealthy individuals are choosing Dubai as a primary or secondary home base. As mentioned, the UAE had the highest net influx of millionaires globally in 2022. Many came from countries like India, UK, Russia, and even US, attracted by Dubai's 0% tax on income, political stability, luxury lifestyle. Now, this influx of people directly fuels real estate demand, both for rentals as well as purchases, creating a virtuous cycle for investors. This is also evidence that the Dubai is not just a transient boom town, rather it is evolving into a long-term global city where people want to settle down. For an investor, this means a deep and growing pool of potential tenants and future buyers for your property. Residency or visa advantages for Dubai. As major incentive, Dubai offers foreign investors an opportunity to open long-term residency visas linked to property purchases. UAE government has introduced a visa program to encourage property investment. A 10-year renewable golden visa is granted to buyers who invest 2 million dirhams, that is around 4.5 CR, in the UAE real estate market. Now, this visa allows investor and their immediate family to reside in UAE long term with the freedom to live, work, and start a business without the need for local sponsors. It is a residency, not a citizenship, but provides an excellent stability. 5-year residency visa is available for a property investment of just 750,000 dirhams, that is 1.7 crore. Now, this is often used by those purchasing smaller apartments or investing in second home. Now, these visas are game changers for investors, effectively making it easy to live in Dubai full time or part time. For NRIs who might be in high tax countries or whose children are studying abroad, working abroad, having a Dubai's golden visa offers a tax-free base and an excellent plan B for relocation. Even for residents in India, means the option to spend extended time in Dubai for work or leisure without visa hassle. So the process to obtain these is straightforward. Once the property is bought, the property ownership is open to all nationalities in designated freehold areas. So this contrasts with some countries that restrict foreign ownership. Now, Dubai's openness means as an Indian, you can fully own a freehold property with complete rights, and that ownership can qualify you to residency, a very attractive proposition. No language barrier and ease of transition. English is widely spoken in Dubai alongside Arabic, and doing business is relatively easy. The city consistently ranks higher in ease of doing business indices. For Indians, the cultural and time zone proximity is a plus. It is just 3.5 to 4 hour flight from major Indian cities to Dubai, allowing investors to conveniently travel for property visits, management, or personal stays. The minimal time difference, 1.5 to 2.5 hours, makes it easy to manage Dubai investments from India. Additionally, the legal system in Dubai, especially around the real estate, is very well established, transparent, and the strong protections for investors. The Dubai Land Development (DLD) has digitized most of the processes. Property registration is swift, secure, and there is regulated escrow framework for off-plan purchases. Now, that safeguards buyer payments. Now, all documents and contracts are available in English, and one can hire a reputed agencies or use developer services for property management in one's absence. In summary, Dubai makes it hassle-free for a foreign investor to own and enjoy a property. Unlike some other markets where bureaucracy or the local complexities can be a deterrent. Quality of life and retirement haven. Many investors aren't just looking at Dubai for immediate returns, but also as a retirement or a second home destination. City's superb healthcare system with many doctors of Indian origin and Western qualification and clean, safe living conditions make it attractive place to spend one's golden years. Now, there are specific requirements, visa options too, but a property-linked golden visa offer suffices. With no income tax, retirees can stretch their savings further, and with an array of community-centric developments like parks, golf courses, waterfront needs, Dubai offers a relaxing yet engaging lifestyle for those who want to change from hustle of an Indian metro city or a cold winters of Europe. The cosmopolitan social fabric means it is easy to meet people from all over the world, and there are plenty of recreational clubs, sport facilities, social events catering to every interest from yoga to yachting. All these lifestyle and residency factors strongly support the real estate market. They drive more and more user buying and a long-term holding. For an investor evaluating a Dubai, it is reassuring that the purchases comes with ancillary benefits. You are not just buying bricks and mortar, but you are buying into a city where you or your family or your descendants can happily reside or frequently visit. This emotional and practical utility of the investment is something stocks or gold cannot provide. It is no surprise that Dubai is often ranked among the top cities expats want to live in. A recent survey placed it at number one globally. As an investment location, it offers a rare blend of the high returns and a high quality of lifestyle. For Indian investors, both NRIs and abroad, the residents in India, the Dubai real estate has emerged as a golden opportunity, and they have been seizing it enthusiastically. Indians bring a unique perspective as they often compare Dubai with opportunity back home. And by most measures, Dubai comes out ahead of compliments an Indian portfolio well. Let's examine why Indians are leading in charge into Dubai property and how both NRIs and resident Indian investors can benefit. First and foremost, dominating foreign investment. Now, the Indian investment has surged not just in unit count but also in the value. So, Indian buyers invested around 30 billion dirhams, that is 67,000 crore in 2024 alone. Spending in 2023 was up by around 15% year on year, indicating the growing momentum. Now, major Dubai developers and agencies often cater specifically to Indian clients, for instance, like high profile marketing events featuring Bollywood stars and many others. The consensus in Dubai's realty circles is that the Indian demand is a key driver for the market growth and is expected to continue for years. Company. Your peers are leading the pack, and many of the Indians are flocking to the Dubai market. Why Indians are looking forward to changes in financial landscape? The Indian government's recent moves, such as higher taxes on domestic high-value real estate transactions, on and also TCS, which is on the overseas remittances, nudging investors to diversify abroad. Dubai stands as one of the ideal destinations because investors can avail favorable tax advantages in UAE that they can't at home. As discussed earlier, Dubai has no property taxes, no rental tax, and no capital gains tax. This means that Indian who finds the tax burden on second or third property in India too high might instead deploy the money capital in Dubai for the better net returns. Additionally, under the RBI's liberalized remittance schemes, resident individuals can legally remit up to $250,000 per year for investments abroad, including property. Now, this has opened the door for many high net worth individuals and upper middle class Indians to buy in Dubai. In many cases, family members pool remittances in a fund to purchase to fund the purchase. Now the process is straightforward, and the developers in Dubai are familiar with the Indian buyer's needs. And some even accept payments in INR, and other guidance is also provided. Now, moreover, unlike other countries, Dubai imposes no restrictions on foreign property ownership for Indians. You enjoy the same property rights as a local UAE resident in designated zones. The ability to easily repatriate rental income or sales proceed, no exchange controls, further assures Indian investors that their money is not stuck abroad. In summary, Indian high taxes and regulatory limits are actually making Dubai more appealing, and thousands of Indians have already capitalized on this arbitrage. Proximity and convenience. Dubai is closer to India than most of the popular investment hubs, just in short flight away. Now, this proximity means the Indian investors can visit their property frequently, whether to inspect for a holiday or to attend tenancy matters. Dubai's position as a bridge between East and West makes it uniquely accessible for Indians. Portfolio diversification and ROI. Savvy investors are using Dubai property as a way to diversify their portfolio. Real estate in India, while valuable, has seen moderate growth in the recent years and often yields poor rental returns. By buying a Dubai property, investors add to a very high growth, high yield asset to their mix. This diversifies risk geographically and currency wise. AED is pegged to US dollars, which can be a hedge against INR depreciation. The ROI calculations have been very persuasive. And on a capital appreciation front, while the tier 1 Indian cities might see single digit growth, the Dubai's properties have seen potential for a higher appreciation in a plus zero tax on gains. Many Indians have also viewed Dubai real estate as a stable asset. Property rights are clear. There is no risk of land acquisition issues or political interferences that sometimes occur in India. The investor-friendly environment means that you can exit your investment smoothly if needed, full repatriation. Essentially, Dubai property offers higher returns at a comparable and lower risk when contrasted with an investment in an Indian property for a similar premium asset. It complements an Indian portfolio by ending an international exposure in the hard currency assets. Now, little wonder that Indian investors from businessmen to Bollywood celebrities are buying their homes in Dubai. It simply makes a financial sense. Community and comfort. Owning a home in Dubai can be emotionally gratifying for Indians also. Many consider Dubai as a second home away from home. The Indian expatriate community size is the largest expat group in the UAE, accounting for 38% of the UAE population. So therefore, you won't feel that much of an outsider than in other country. Now, this sense of community can be important if one intends to use the property personally or move there eventually. For NRIs in North America or Europe, Dubai is also becoming a preferred base for investment for a winter home. Given the warmer climate, relative closeness to India, we are even seeing second generation Indian diaspora buying in Dubai, sometimes encouraged by their parents as a way to maintain a link to the Indian culture while enjoying the global living standards. So Dubai's multicultural ethos truly outshines with the Indian communities, festivals, foods, businesses in places, so that an individual investor stepping into Dubai real estate market is enjoying and joining the long tradition. Now, from a business standpoint, many Indians also invest in Dubai to facilitate their trading or service ventures. Finally, it is worth highlighting that the developers in Dubai highly value Indian consumers, often exploring tailored incentives from flexible payment plans to exhibitions to Indian cities. When we talk about various developers, in 2024, the MAC was among the top 3 developers in Dubai by sales volume, reflecting the trust investors place in its project. The kind of developer pedigree gives Indian buyers confidence that they are purchasing a quality asset. So whether one is investing in an upscale villa or a modest apartment, there are options from reputable business that ensure reliability and potential for appreciation. If we summarize this for an Indian investor, Dubai offers a combination of high returns, portfolio diversifications, lifestyle residency benefits that is hard to match that within India. It addresses many pain points like low yields, high taxes, ownership hazards that investors face elsewhere, including India. If you haven't already, the NRIs and resident Indians can leverage these opportunities, and NRIs might enjoy full tax global income by basing themselves in Dubai, while resident Indians can strategically allocate a part of their investment to Dubai to enjoy superior returns and international exposure. With the Indian economy strong and the rupee relatively stable, investing in Dubai's booming real estate market, it is not just an investment in a property, but an investment in the vibrant future for you and your family. Dubai's real estate market stands out as one of the premier investment destinations, offering rare blend of high rental yields, strong capital growth, zero taxes, superb lifestyle perks. For investors, whether an NRI looking to reinvest earnings or a resident Indian seeking global diversification, Dubai checks all the boxes. It is financially rewarding, legacy is secure, and they're personally enriching. They're driving record sales and price growth. They are attracted by Dubai's pro-investor policies, 100% foreign ownership, easy business setup, long-term visas, and its dynamic environment that few cities can rival. A source of rental yields double or triple that one might get in India, and a globally recognized safe haven where the wealth not only grows but also grants access to an exclusive lifestyle. Moreover, by partnering with renowned developers like the Damak Properties, investors can choose from the portfolio of iconic projects, be it waterfront apartments or the golf community villas, knowing they are backed by one of the Dubai's top developers known for quality and innovation. So these properties are poised for benefit from the Dubai's continued growth as a smart city or a luxury destination. In conclusion, Dubai real estate investing offers robust returns, diversification, and an aspirational lifestyle all in one package. That Emirates property market is on an upward trajectory fueled by international demand and visionary development plans. By investing now at a time when Dubai is welcoming the record inflow of talent and capital, you position yourself ahead of the curve. Whether the goal is lucrative rental income, long-term wealth creation through property appreciation, or securing a second home in the world-class city, Dubai delivers on all counts. For all savvy investors, Dubai is more than just an investment opportunity. It is a strategic move towards globalizing one of the investments and reaping the rewards for the city that epitomizes ambition and growth. With the right investment in the right location of the projects, your Dubai property can become a both for a high-performing asset and a gateway to cosmopolitan lifestyle. Now, in the ever-evolving landscape of the real estate, Dubai has proven itself to be resilient, innovative, and rewarding as a market, and truly a place where your investments can shine on the world stage. Thank you so much. This is Rajadhar, and I believe with this video, you will have a great depth into the Dubai real estate market, which normally is not available for Indian investors, so that you are able to take prudent decisions on your investing. Thank you so much.